Well, November is here, so we're upon the holiday season, and it can be a tough time for some people. And joining us today, we've got Rick Skilliter. He's Executive Director of PASS, Prevention Awareness Support Services, and to tell us about some of the programs and things they're doing for the holidays to help some people out. So thanks for joining us, Rick.
Thanks for having us, Holly. We certainly appreciate the opportunity to touch your audience. We're looking this month at a couple of different things. I know we talk about holidays being a tough time for some. We've seen through the pandemic that our suicide rates have gone up, unfortunately, and our drug overdose rates have gone up, unfortunately, and in some cases pretty significantly. And so to help try to ease that and get Narcan in the hands of those who maybe benefit from having it, we're doing a collaboration with the Mental Health Board and the Allen County Public Health Department to provide public access Narcan, free Narcan, and now a newer version called Plexido, if I said that right, which is a little more potent, a little stronger than the original Narcan, but that is also available to our communities for pickup. And so we have an opportunity. There's actually two opportunities, one in November and one in December. On November the 18th at the Allen County Public Health Department. And then in December, I lost the date.
I believe 16th.
Okay, December 16th, thank you. Between 12:30 and 4:30, they can stop by the Allen County Public Health Department and pick up a free Narcan. And what we know is it's not just about illicit drug use, but many families have medications at home that could be counteracted by Narcan or naloxone, and we're hoping to make an impact there.
Right. It's just pick it up, no questions asked. I mean, people should not hesitate to get it if they think it might be something that they might need in the future.
None whatsoever. And really, even if it's not necessarily need it, if you have these medicines, you go to the dentist and get a prescription, it likely has some type of medicine in it that could be counteracted by an accidental overdose and use this Narcan or naloxone. So it's not just for the hardcore drugs that you think about. There's really no contraindication or reason not to give it. If somebody has an overdose, this is a medicine that could save their life.
Wow, exciting stuff. So as you mentioned, suicides and overdoses are up, and you try to hold an event to kind of maybe get people together and ease the pain a little bit. There's a memorial dinner coming up. Tell us more about this.
Sure, thank you. The other conversation is that on this time of year, we know that the families struggle, and those who have been touched by the death of someone from suicide or drug overdose can find themselves in a deeper grief. And so we have an opportunity to come together at Lima Community Church on December the 2nd for families who have been touched by this tragedy. We'd like to try to coordinate how many are coming and plan for that. So if folks could reach out to our office and talk to Joanne Rosengarten, we'll be happy to get them additional information, such as the time and make original or other plans for them or with them. But they can reach out either through our website at passsaah.org or through calling our office and asking for Joanne Rosengarten. But again, it's a safe opportunity for families to come together and remember their loved one. It's not necessarily how somebody dies, but very much about how a person lives. And we give them that opportunity to come together and share their experience.
Mm-hmm. You know, PASS is part of a team for Allen, Auglaize, and Hardin counties that you have teams that go out when you hear about a suicide or an overdose, right, that reaches out to families.
Yes, we call them the LOSS team and the DOS team, local outreach to survivors of suicide or drug overdose survivor support. And in both cases, we have a team on the ready to go if called by law enforcement, the coroner's office, or the community. We become aware of it. It's an outreach to have folks. That initial kind of fog wears off, and now what do I do? We leave them with the resources to know what to do, or at least have that in their hands. Not everybody, takes advantage of it right away, but they come through their grief process at different rates. And so we would much rather have them have the information in their hands when they're ready to use it than be wondering, where do I turn?
Yeah, what a neat program. Well, Rick, thank you very much for sharing today all the opportunities out there to try to keep people safe.
Thanks for having us. Take care.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.